Good morning, students. This is for chapter 4 Understanding Quadrilaterals Geometry topic. This one. Today class is introduction class. Okay, shall we start now? Plane curves. Plane curves, when you join a number of points without lifting a pencil from a paper, so you get a plane curve. That is called a plane curves. This is plane curves, two types, open curves and closed curves. Open curves and closed curves. Open curves, I will show the example here. This is open curve. And closed curve, all sides close. This is for closed curves example. A simple curve is one that does not cross itself. A curve is said to be closed if its ends are joined, otherwise it is said to be open. So, curves is two types, open and close. Polygons, curves which are closed and made by line segments. Means a polygon is a simple closed curve made up of a line segment. I will show the example here. This is a 4 line segments joining. This is one example of polygons, and one more example here, 3 line segments joining here. That is called a polygon. Polygon means a simple closed curve made up of only line segments is called a polygon. This is also one example of polygons. Next, names of polygons according to number of sides. See, 3 sides of polygon or vertex. 3 sides of vertex are called to triangle. This is for triangle. 4 3 sides. 3 sides, 3 angles. That is called a triangle. 4 sides means quadrilateral. 5 sides means pentagon. So this is example of pentagon. Pentagon means 5 sides. And 6 sides means hexagon. Hexa means 6. Hepta means 7. Octagon. Octagon means 8. You know, octopus. Octopus means 8 legs having. Octopus 8 legs is there. So 8 means octagon. 8 means octagon. Nonagon. Nonagon means 9 sides. How many sides? 9 sides of polygon. That is called a nonagon. Next one, deca. Decagon means 10. Decagon means 10. Next one, diagonals. A diagonal is a line segment connecting to a non-consecutive vertex of a polygon. See, this is for quadrilateral picture. Here 4 sides, 4 angles are there. Opposite vertex is joining, that is called diagonals. Basically non-consecutive and vertex are the vertices which does not follow in adjacent to each other. So this is A to C one diagonal and B to D also one diagonal. In quadrilateral, how many diagonals it is possible means 2 diagonals. Quadrilaterals 4 sides 4 angles is there means 2 sides, 2 diagonals only possible. Next one, interior or exterior part of a curve. Interior means inside of the curve, exterior means outside of the curve. Okay, now I will show the example. This is for one small example of this one curves. Shading part is interior part. Shading part is interior part and dotted spot is exterior part. Next one, convex polygon. So convex polygon, if all the diagonals of a polygon lie inside it, then it is said to be a convex polygon. So this is for quadrilateral, and diagonals, two diagonals is possible, quadrilateral. So if all the diagonals of a polygon lie inside it, then it is called a convex polygon. Next, concave polygon means if one or more diagonals of a polygon lie outside it, then it is a said to be a concave polygon. See, one or more than diagonals inside or outside. This is for concave polygon. And one more example I will show here. Yes, one more example. This is, you know, difference between convex and concave polygon. Concave, okay, this is the concave example, concave polygons example. Next one, regular polygons. Regular polygons means a regular polygon is both equilateral, all sides and all angles are same or equal. For example, square, everyone knows square, four sides, four angles are equal, square means. So this is one example of regular polygons. Okay, next, equilateral triangle also. Equilateral triangle means three sides, three corners are equal. This is regular polygons. Next, irregular polygons. Irregular polygons, it's not equal all sides. Suppose, example for a rectangle. Rectangle means opposites are equal. So that is the one example of irregular polygons. Irregular polygons, opposites are equal. Okay, you know children, regular polygons means all sides and all angles, length and angles are equal measure, that is called regular. And irregular means rectangle is a equal, it's not equal all sides, so that is for example for irregular polygons. Next topic is angle sum of property of polygons. Angle sum property of polygons means the sum of three angles equal to 180, triangle equal to 180. How they will come that 180? One formula is there, I will explain now here. Okay, the sum of three angles equal to 180. Yes children, sum of angles of a polygon equal to any polygon, 4 sides or 5 sides, you can apply this formula only. So what is the formula? Number of sides minus 2 into 360. So now we are taking here 3 sides, triangle we are applying. So triangle means 3 sides, 3 minus 2 into 180. 3 minus 2 means 1. 1 into 180, 180. Okay, the sum of three angles of a triangle equal to 180. So suppose 4 sides means quadrilateral we are taking now. Quadrilaterals means 4 sides, 4 minus 2 into 180. 4 minus 2 means 2 into 180, 180 into 2, 360. The sum of 4 sides of a quadrilateral equal to 360, isn't it? Okay children, you can apply any polygon. Now suppose 5 sides are there. 5 sides means pentagon. 5 sides is there means this is for pentagon. 5 sides, 5 angles. So number of sides minus 2 into 180, same formula applying here. 5 minus 2 into 180, 5 minus 2 means 3 into 180, 3 into 180, 540. This is for angle sum property of polygons. Yes children, this is the introduction part of quadrilaterals. Okay, I hope everyone understand.